Cancer. 11 October brings not just a day, but a deep, resonant feeling, as if someone plucks a string inside your soul. Everything lands sharper, brighter, more precise. What you might have missed yesterday now echoes within. It's as if you can hear the universe whispering, not in words but in sensations. From early morning you may feel a light unease or flutter. It isn't necessarily tied to events, it's more like a premonition. You sense ahead of time even what hasn't happened yet, and 11 October heightens that gift. Don't fear it, listen. If you crave quiet, keep quiet. If you long to leave the city, travel there in your mind. This day asks you to lower the volume of the outside world and embrace your inner one. Your protection lives within you. You feel like no one else. Cancers often care for others more than themselves. 11 October turns this gently around. It asks, how are you? Are you comfortable? Calm? Are you being heard? If not, don't be afraid to admit it. Don't be afraid to set a boundary, even if it feels unfamiliar. You may feel an urge to change something at home, in yourself, in your relationships. It's not random. 11 October activates your inner compass. If you hear, let go, trust it. If you hear, wait a little longer, trust that too. The key is honesty with yourself. Pay special attention to your body, it can tell you a lot. Where you're tired, where you've suppressed emotion, where you haven't let yourself be true. Offer your body rest, warmth, water, movement. It's an ally, not an enemy. And on 11 October, this is especially palpable. Relationships today can be a mirror. You may see yourself in someone else's eyes, sometimes inspiring, sometimes unsettling, but always truthful. This day doesn't tolerate illusions. It reveals softly yet accurately. If you're in love but unsure of reciprocity, 11 October gives you a sense of whether waiting is worth it. Maybe you notice a sign, or you feel that your inner world is more precious than uncertainty. Or you realize the person beside you simply feels in their own way. And that can be enough. You don't just live by feelings, you breathe them. 11 October seems designed for you to inhale fully at last, without guilt, fear, or the tension of thinking you owe someone something. Memories may surface easily. Childhood, old loves, moments thought forgotten. These images help you see where you've grown stronger, where you learned to hold yourself, and where you forgot how to simply be yourself. Don't be alarmed if tears come. Tears aren't weakness, they cleanse. Let emotions move through you without stopping them. That is your strength. You can live through pain and transform it into wisdom. 11 October is a day to release, perhaps to forgive, not for them, but for you. Not because it's proper, but because you're tired of carrying the weight. Resentment burdens your life. You deserve to simply live. Give special attention to those around you. You may suddenly sense you're no longer on the same wavelength with someone, or discover that someone quiet has steadily held you all along. It's a day for sincerity, inner, real, unmasked. If you're in a relationship, 11 October may bring an important conversation that's long been delayed. Speak gently but truthfully. Don't accuse, don't shut down, and don't expect the other person to just know. You are deep, but don't stay silent if it hurts. Let yourself be heard. If you're single, don't treat it as a flaw. You're on your way back to yourself, and this day is a lighthouse. You may be close to a meeting that changes much, but first, it's vital to fill yourself, feel whole, and be yourself. Don't smother your intuition. It will speak loudly in the small things, in dreams, coincidences, little winks from life. Listen. Remember, nothing is accidental. You can read signs even if you don't fully believe in them. On 11 October, the signs are especially honest. You have a remarkable ability to feel not only your emotions but others too. You absorb what's around you like a sponge. That can be a gift and a weight. 11 October reminds you, you are not obligated to carry other people's feelings. Set inner boundaries, soft yet firm. If someone asks more than you can give, step back. Not a quarrel, not blame, just a pause. A step back for your own sake. You have the right to be low on reserves. You may notice heightened sensitivity in others. Some might seem irritable, others withdrawn. Don't take it personally. This day opens deep waters, and not everyone can swim there. You can, but you're not obliged to steer every ship. If you've long wanted solitude, give yourself such an evening. Even an hour, turn off your phone, pour warm tea, look out the window, write yourself a letter, be with you. That isn't selfish, it's healing. 11 October gives you permission. If the past pulls at you, don't resist it, just don't linger there. Visit to understand where you're still holding on to something long gone, where you don't let yourself move forward. Answers may come unexpectedly, in a dream, a lyric, a stray line you overhear. Hear them. Spend this evening quietly, not in crowds or arguments but in calm, in the feeling and I am here with myself. It could be a salt bath, a blanket and a beloved film, or simply a night where you drift off without heavy thoughts and wake a little lighter. You may realize you're ready to start again, to release something, or to admit that something still matters. 11 October creates an atmosphere of clarity, not cold or clinical but warm, like a lamp glowing within, lighting your path in the dark. Do not fear change. Do not fear saying, "Parson, that's no longer me," or, "I want this again." You have the right to turn toward what feels brighter even if others don't understand, even if it's scary, especially if it's scary. Cancer, you'll move through this day as only you can, deeply. Even if everything looks calm on the surface, something important is happening inside. 11 October brushes your soul and reminds you, you don't have to be strong every single day. Sometimes simply being is already a brave act. You give so much, listening, supporting, enduring. But today you may realize you need a shoulder, quiet, a cup of tea someone else makes. And if no one is there, let that someone be you. You know how to warm, soothe, and protect. You deserve the same. 11 October asks you to protect yourself not with words but with choices, by stepping away from what drains you and saying yes to what inspires you. Be your own friend. That is genuine care. Maybe for the first time in a while you told someone no and felt no guilt, or you allowed yourself a good cry and felt relief. Maybe you remembered who you used to be and decided you want that feeling back. These are true, important signs. End this day with tenderness. Thank yourself for your honesty, your sensitivity, for not breaking when you could have, for continuing on even when no one sees how hard it is. Your strength isn't in grand gestures but in daily loyalty to yourself. May the road ahead be brighter, because you deserve it.